and hello, I am Aishafika binti Abdul Wahid, AD150215. Today I will explain about the introduction to friction welding. Alright, what is joining process? Welding is a joining process in which two or more pieces of metal are coalesced at their contacting surface by application of heat with or without pressure. Welding is a type of permanent joint where the metals are melted using high temperature and with the aid of filler materials. A weld pool is created, which is nothing but the puddles of molten metals. The types of joining to be created and the types of material to be used among the consideration will be determined the types of welding process that will be used to complete the project. Alright, and the types of joining process. Welding process can be divided into two major types, which is fusion welding and solid-state welding. What is fusion welding? Fusion welding is a joint process that melt the base metal, and while the solid-state welding is a joining process in which coalescence results from the application of pressure alone or a combination of with a heat and pressure. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hafiz Mayako. My metric number is AD150051. So I want to explain about more detail about the welding process, which is our title project, which is fusion welding. So as we know, welding process have many classification. They have two classification. So this video will show what is the concept of welding. We know. Okay, so welding process have two, which is heat and pressure. Okay, this is main welding process. So in this process, they have factor that affecting welding process. They affect heat and pressure. Okay, so our main to explain is fusion welding, not pressure welding. So in welding process, they have fusion and pressure. Okay, so the first one I explain about fusion welding. Fusion welding, as we can see from this video, they use welding torch and filler rod to make a welding at the workpiece or metal. So this video show how the fusion welding occur. So there is a formation of molten metal when fusion welding occur. So as we know, this pool consists of molten metal for the metal plate or the filler rod. Then the welding torch and filler rod proceed along the edges of the plate. The pool of molten metals will solidify. So from the video, we can see the metal is solidified. So this process welding of metal plates by applying heat on them is termed as fusion welding. Okay. So fusion welding we refer as the welding process where the workpiece are welded by applying the heat.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Alfa Atika binti Abdul Rahim. My metric number AD150018. Okay, so now I will present about the discussion of fusion welding. Okay, what is fusion welding? Fusion means the process of result of joining two or more things together to form a single entity. Fusion welding process, all those welding processes where thin surface of parent pipe as well as film material melt down during welding for weld bed formation. So heat is associated with this process. External application of pressure is not required for this process, except for instance, welding group where substantial contact pressure needs to be maintained during welding for sound joining. Filler material may or may not be applied. So this is the figure of component parts in fusion welding. And this is the picture of metal that joined together by using the fusion welding by melting their joining ends. Okay, the fusion welding is widely used method in construction practice as besides rivets and bolts. There is no other method of joining piece of metal securely. In case of fusion welding, the metal to be welded is heated up to the molten state and solidification results in computation of the weld. Examples are welding, gas welding, TIG welding, MIG welding, and so on. Okay, fusion welding is used in the manufacture of many everyday items, including aeroplanes, cars, and structure. A large community use both arc and flame contact welding to create artwork. Okay, the types of fusion welding is there are three types of fusion welding. Firstly is a fusion acetylenic with a gas or torch, voltaic arc, or resistance. The second one is fusion that use electric, that is electric arc, and the third one is a fusion laser. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. My name is Muhammad Afkar Shauki bin Muhammad Zaini, and my matrix number is CD150063. Okay, today for my part, I will explain about the advantages and disadvantages. As we know, fusion welding is a very popular welding type in this industry, and almost all the industry in this entire world are using the fusion welding, but there are still several companies that didn't use that, because many of us know about the advantages of fusion welding, but nevertheless they didn't know about the disadvantages. So I will explain about the advantage and disadvantages of this fusion welding. Okay, so for the advantages, we know that fusion welding has a filler material that can be applied so easily, so a large lacuna can be filled in that kind of when we apply the fusion welding. Besides, there is no need to apply external pressure while we using it, so primary shape of the components does not matter. And when we join design and edge preparation, they are not so crucial. What I mean is, it's not so crucial, not so hard, so that we can apply it so easily. Even if we are just the basic trainer, also we can apply it without any harm. And the last one is, there are more than two components can easily be welded, because some of the type of welding when we want to join the material, if there are two or more, three, maybe four, it's quite difficult to weld them. But for fusion welding, it's very easy. So that's the advantages. Then we will go to disadvantages. Okay. Okay, the welding process is associated with distortion and residual stress generation. It involves melting and solidification. So that's the first disadvantages of this fusion welding. Furthermore, variable heat effector zone, which is HSZ, exists in the welded component. HSZ is always considered as the weak portion in welded assembly. Besides, mechanical properties of the parent materials will severely affected by intensity. So when we weld, we will put a very high temperature of heating to that component, and the mechanical properties will affected by that. And the last one is it is quite challenging task for joining dissimilar metals by fusion welding. For another type of welding, to join different material is dissimilar material is very easy. I mean quite easy. But for fusion welding, it's very challenging task. You can do it, but you need a very high experience, and you need very high skill to apply it. And so if the metal have substantially different melting point and coefficient of thermal expansion. So I think that's advantages and disadvantages that I can share. Thank you.
So we go to conclusion, our last part. So we know that fusion welding is an important process in welding. It also has many advantages and disadvantages and benefits to us. The third one is this welding skill is very important to us to know and to get used in industry when we get into industry, so we graduate. And from this project also we get the knowledge what's the type of welding. So that's all from us from group 7. Thank you.